important because many a times a question is asked from it. It is hardly used in the conversion portion of the question, but yes, a direct question on Gabriel thalamide synthesis is usually asked. Now, what are the key points that you have to remember when you are talking about Gabriel thalamide synthesis? It is only for primary amines. You can only produce primary amines from Gabriel thalamide synthesis. And also, you can only have aliphatic, that means open chain amines. You can never produce the aromatic amines from the Gabriel thalamide synthesis. Okay. Now, what is this thalamide? First, I'll tell you. This is a phthalic acid. Before even I start writing what is thalamide, you should be aware what is a phthalic acid. Now, if I talk about the amide from this acid, what will be the amide? What is the difference between the acid and the amide? Amides are the derivatives of the acid. So if I talk about this, it is going to be CONH2. Here also it is going to be CONH2. And this is the amide of phthalic acid. Right. Now your reaction starts from here. Now heat it. So what will happen? Ammonia would be released. So what will you get? You will get a ammonia has been lost, NH2 from here and one hydrogen from here has been lost, and this has joined up. This is your thalamide. Now what you are going to do is you are going to react it with a base. So it is going to be KOH, so which it would be K plus and OH minus. Now what will happen is we know that if I am talking about let's say this will shift here. Oxygen is more electronegative. Here also oxygen is more negative. Nitrogen was donating because it has availability of the lone pair. So what will happen? This bond will shift here and hydrogen would leave. So now what will you get? You will get why? Because this hydrogen, I will show it with a different color pen. This hydrogen will combine with OH minus of this and will leave as water. Now this K plus, because nitrogen was negative here because it was having the extra bond pair also. So the extra electron on the nitrogen, it would make it more negative and K plus will go and attack there. So this is going to be like this. We'll always mark it like this, and there has been an elimination of water. Now, what is the reactive area of this particular compound? The reactive area is this, because it is having a positive and a negative charge. So whatever the attack is now going to happen is going to happen here. This is called as potassium salt of thalamide. Now what we are going to do is we are going to react this particular compound with an alkyl halide. Now what will happen? You will get this ring will remain intact. This is double bond O. This is double bond O. And here, this was like it. It is K plus. This is minus. This is plus. So K plus will react with X minus. Yes. So my K plus Kx would be eliminated, and this R will go and attached here. So now I will have a bond between the nitrogen and the alkyl group. Now what you will do is you will add NaOH. Now when you add NaOH, what will happen? When you add NaOH in the aqueous medium, the bond will break like this. It will have a OH, this will have H, this will have OH, and this will have H. Now see very clearly what is happening. यहाँ पे क्या था? यहाँ पे तो था मेरा एक R, एक N, और इसके पास दो हाइड्रोजन्स आ गए, तो ये बन गया RNH2 प्लस रिंग के साथ क्या हुआ? रिंग में था कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड ऑक्सीजन like this. This has got an OH of its own. This has also got OH of its own. So now this is the reaction and you end up getting a primary amine. Right? Now, this phthalic acid that you have received, you can again start doing this same reaction all over again and you will get your product. So one of the products that has been formed can be used to form to again start doing the Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. Now, an important question that occurs here is, why only are we talking about primary amines here? Why cannot you prepare a secondary or a tertiary amine? Because हाँ जी, so we were saying that हम क्यों एक secondary या tertiary amine नहीं बना सकते? Now please better look at the structure. When you see the structure, you can see I had only one hydrogen which was to be replaced. अगर एक ही हाइड्रोजन रिप्लेस होगा तभी तो एक R ग्रुप आके लगेगा और तभी मुझे एक ही प्राइमरी अमीन ही मिलेगा. अगर मेरे पास यहाँ पे 2 या 3 हाइड्रोजन होते तो उसकी जगह यहाँ 2 या 3 R ग्रुप लग जाते हैं और ऑटोमेटिकली सेकेंडरी एंड टर्शरी अमीन्स भी बन गया होता. बट दैट इज नॉट द केस हियर. सो आई कैन नेवर गेट अ सेकेंडरी और टर्शरी अमीन बिकॉज आई डू नॉट हैव अ रिप्लेसेबल हाइड्रोजन, मोर रिप्लेसेबल हाइड्रोजन हियर in this step. Also, that means secondary tertiary amines not possible. Now let's see if I can get an aromatic amine, though I have already told you that you cannot, but let's see the reason behind it. For this formation I would have to have C6H5X being added here in place of RX, है ना. तो यहाँ पे हो क्या रहा था, RX टूट रहा था X minus और R plus में, then this attack was happening. But if I have let's say a chlorobenzene, अगर मैं क्लोरोबेंजीन ऐड करूँगी तो क्या ये टूटेगा? हम लोगों ने ऑलरेडी हेलो एल्केन्स हेलो अरीन्स में पढ़ा है दैट बिकॉज ऑफ द रेजोनेटिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स दिस गेट्स अ डबल बॉन्ड हियर. व्हाट आर द स्ट्रक्चर्स? द वेरी फर्स्ट स्ट्रक्चर दैट यू गेट इज लाइक दिस. There is a partial double bond character between the carbon which is carrying the halogen in the aromatic halides. So if in this you add an aryl halide, this won't break. And if it will not break, aryl will not go here and get attached to the nitrogen. And if that happens, you cannot have your aromatic amine. So production of secondary amine, tertiary amine and aromatic amine, they all are out of question.